Hello, my loves. Hello, my darlings. All right. I know. I know. You're all sitting there going, what? Well, here's the thing. Friday night apparently is not Jen's friend of going live. So, I am thinking that I'm going to have to swap days. I don't want to not do anything on Friday, but thanks to Sister Nadia, thank you, darling. She had a good idea. Maybe Wednesday be the 7 o'clock show, and Friday be the afternoon show at 1 o'clock. What you guys think? It seems to be AT&T, which is our company that we work with. High volume on Friday night seems to be the problem. From 5 p.m. to like 1:30 to 2 a.m. seems to be a problem. It's high volume, and you are not guaranteed full access to, I don't know, what do you even call it? High internet access. So, all right then. I think that we'll swap. So Wednesday will be 7 p.m. and Friday will be 1 o'clock p.m. in the afternoon. Does that sound okay? I don't know. At this point, that's what it's going to be. Now, I not only have had issues with the internet, I've had issues with the camera. I do have the anti-glare screen. It is on there. It is much better than what it used to be, but I can't cancel all of it. I'm not a magician. Now, the other issue, when the camera wasn't working, the mic was. When the mic wasn't working, the speakers weren't working. So we had to whip them all into shape, and we had to get them working together. Now, I do have this newfangled thing. Give me a second. So this little sucker is in here and is supposedly working, but it can't get in the way of me tarot reading. So, a lot of this equipment we've just had in our back pocket since we even moved out of state, out of West Virginia. We just never pulled it out of the box. We bought it, and I knew the channel would grow, but we just waited until the right moment. Well, the right moment is now, because that's all falling apart. We don't manifest nothing negative, okay? Now, on that note, it is my sincere apology that I lost you guys on Friday night. When it craps out, there's nothing I can do about it. There's nothing I can. Honey, I ain't Jesus. I tell everybody that every day. I ain't Jesus. I ain't Yeshua. I'm not the creator. I cannot figure this stuff out. When you lose me, you lose me. It's okay. But here's one thing I do promise you. I will always answer your questions, even if it's the next day. I will always do that because I owe that to you. Whether you paid for them or not, it doesn't matter. I owe it to you. It's the right thing to do, and I will do it. So, I printed them off because I'm not going to fight with the buy me a coffee page and trying to find that out too. So I just printed them off, and I said, you know what? Jen's going to figure it out because I love ya. I love ya, and it's the right thing to do. It's the right thing to do. I hope this broadcast does not have reverb. I know you would probably prefer this to be live so you can interact with me, but I'm testing. All right, testing, testing, 1, 2, 3, and from here on out, it will probably be live. But right now, I've got to do this. Now, before I get to these and pulling tarot for my beloved family, I want to say this. How amazing is our family? How amazing is our round table? How amazing is Dennis and Rocco and Nadia? And God love their hearts of how they come together and they pull this stuff off. All right, well, Jen wouldn't be Jen if she didn't say this. They just pull the shit out of their ass and they just do it. Honey, I love you for it. You do it even when Jen can't do it and I am in a diabolical mess. They just do it. And you come together and you take care of the family. You take care of the family and you make it work. And I appreciate you. I absolutely appreciate you. You are absolutely amazing. You just carry it. You carry it. And Jen is not the star of the show. She is not by any means. You are the star of the show. Every last one of you are the star of the show. And you should know that. Remember that when you look in the mirror. All right? Now, with that being said, let's get to it. I promised that I'd answer these questions. Now, this is what I have. I only printed off what I can see because some of the live chat has not come back up yet. You know, YouTube's a stubborn asshole. Whatever. But I did pull off what I didn't get done out of DHP's questions out of the Buy Me a Coffee. And then I pulled them out of the chat room the best I could see. And it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 6. I have 6. So I'm going to pull tarot. Now I know the crew pulled, and they did rods and pendulum and healing hands, and thank God for them. Thank God for them. So you got a yes or no. You got a little something, something. Now you want to know detailed tarot, so that's what I'm going to do. Okay? All right. So now, if I miss a question or there's something that, I don't know, if I don't see something, let me know. Just email me and or text me. Do something. Oh, by the way, Jen has a P.O. box number now. This is how Divine Light works. My P.O. box will be in the description. And just so happens that this little itty bitty town that I moved into, which is beautiful, my P.O. box that I waited for so long, I am, of course, Jennifer or Jen Ryder, R-I-D-E-R, is P.O. Box 13. Now, if you're not caught up to date on spirituality, 13, oh God, 13 is a bad number. No, it's not. It's actually a very beautiful number. But I was given P.O. Box 13, Harrodsburg, Kentucky. Isn't that beautiful? Everything will be in the description box, but I just found it fascinating. Lee went and got it for me today. He had to mail a couple things out, and he came back and he goes, it's P.O. Box 13, and I went, yes! I got so excited, and you should too. That's very divinely timed. All right, now, let's move on. I know, DHP's about ready to whoop my ass. Get on with it, Jen. Answer my damn questions. All right, darling. Here we go. Now, I took the ones that we had already answered on Friday night. And then I just work my way backwards, okay? Now, if I miss one, well, just let me know. But here's what I'm going to start with. The word Jewish backwards is Shiva. You know I'm going to mess this up. Why y'all challenge me this way? You know I'm going to butcher this. Shiva? Shiva? In the old days, W was V. So, Shiva. Now I know where you're going with this. Because I don't pre-read these. I promise you. Shiva. Now I know where you're going. So that would spell Shiva. Is this correct? Would Shiva be one of the many names, different names, either Satan or his brother Lucifer go by? You just automatically went bad? Now come on now. What if Shiva's good? Alright, it don't matter. Let's go see. So, the Jewish spelling backwards, Shiva, good or bad? That's what we're asking. That's what I'm asking. Good or bad? Shiva, Jewish spelled backwards, is it Shiva? Would Shiva be one of the many names, different names for Satan or his brother Lucifer? Now, I'm saying good or bad because I got the feeling that Shiva may be actually good. So I'm just simply saying, is the name Shiva good or bad? That's all I'm saying. Okay? All right. I am using the Legacy of Tarot deck. That's the new deck that I have. And that's what we're going to look at. Is the name Shiva good of the divine, or is that negative of Satan or Lucifer? That's what we're asking. Now, I keep this very simple. I don't want to go too far, but I know that Spirit will tell me how many cards I have to pull. 3 cards is yes or no. And then, of course, Spirit says, yeah, you probably need 5 or 6 more. It's just the way we work. You hear me growling. There ain't nothing wrong with the name Shiva. It is not evil. It was the way it was perceived. Alright, now let me explain. Alright, DHP, you ready? 4 of Wands. 4 of Wands is happiness, collectiveness, celebration, family, bring everybody together, we the people. You can't look at this card in a negative way. Even in the negative sense, it just means your family fell apart. But I have never found this card to ever come up in reverse. 4 of Wands is always about celebration, coming together. I have the absolute utmost celebration for this family right now. Okay? So that's good. So that's where we start. Second card, this is where man sits. This is the way they see it. Fear of the unknown. 2 of Swords. I am terrified. Oh God, I'm just worried. What's going to happen? Is it good? Is it bad? Sorry. Very dramatic, but that's the way people look. Well, the next card is the Fool card. Why don't you just take a damn chance? Be the fool, jump off the cliff and go, you know what? I've got a leap of faith and I'm going to go for it. I believe this is good. What's going to happen? Well, the Page of Pentacles. I'm going to manifest a new beginning and this is a beautiful thing. The name Shiva is actually a positive thing. Your intention and your purpose behind it is what makes it good. We were told that she was just some evil witch that had all these little weird, you know what I'm saying. She had all this stuff that was supposed to be negative. No, it's not. Now look, watch. Here's confirmation by spirit. The Sun card. That is the most beautiful card in the whole deck. The Sun card. She represents all the beautiful light coming in. She's actually not bad. She can be used as bad, but she's totally fine. The Seven of Wands. You have to stand up. This is the King of the Hill. Stand up. I believe I'm going to fight all these people. I'm going to be out here guarding the door of the divine light going, oh no, you ain't telling me it's bad. That's basically what you're doing. You're just standing guard and you're being King of the Hill going, nope. You stand up for what you believe in. Final card on that is the Queen of Wands. If that's not Miss Shiva herself, I don't know what is. The Queen of Wands represents, you've got to trust me. I am very relaxed and I know exactly what I'm doing. Just trust me. I am my mother and I will protect you. Just trust me. That was your final card. I think we need to trust Miss Shiva, not count her out. I'm telling you, these evil bastards have convinced everybody. That's evil. You can't be doing that. Your base card on that is the Three of Wands. Now, Three of Wands is watch how the ship comes sailing in. Or is the ship sailing? Your thought process. Wands are about heart and desire. What do you want it to be? How are you manifesting this to be? I don't get that Miss Shiva is evil at all. And I've been saying that for months. Miss Shiva actually has carvings on the Egyptian walls where she said that she was the creator of Adam. She said she created Adam. Well, maybe she did. But it's just the simple fact that we have to look at it. How many densities are we looking at? Shiva did it, right? Our creator did it. The Anunnaki did it. How many people are going to keep taking credit for this? But they all seem to say the same thing. Maybe they all did it and we just can't get our crap together to realize there's multiple densities. There's multiple understanding behind it. You see what I'm saying? All right. Now, DHP, I hope that answers your question about Shiva. I do not get that it's Satan or Lucifer. Shiva is actually a beautiful goddess and she had the greatest intention. Now, I will tell you this. Whatever the round table pulled after I left and lost internet, I am not counting out what they pulled. If they got a no or if they got a yes, they are totally entitled to that. Tarot is different. I am on a different spectrum. You do not have to listen to me. You don't have to listen to them. You don't have to listen to any of us. Just understand, we don't always agree. We just agree to disagree. And they're not here to defend themselves. And I will absolutely back them up. You should trust them. I could say you could trust me. No, what I want you to do is trust your gut. What does your gut tell you? What does your intuition tell you? You do not have to listen to me. Do not. If you don't trust me, don't do it. It's okay. Tarot can be wrong. Why are you second guessing yourself? I'm not second guessing myself. I'm giving you reassurance that you have to follow your gut. If Dennis and Rocco and Nadia gave you a different answer, I have not gone back and watched the show. I don't need to watch it. I trust spirit. And even if it's a different answer, you need to trust your gut, not me. Not them. Trust yourself. That's all I'm going to say about that. That's all I'm going to say. I have not watched it. I haven't had time. Jen's too busy. Okay? All right. Let's go on to the next one. DHP, here we go, darling. If God Creator doesn't need blood rituals or sacrifices, what was the purpose of spilling Yeshua's blood? Was the blood needed not for God, but to cleanse the planet of darkness, so it was a sacrifice to planet Gaia? Okay, well, I'm going to split that up. I'm gonna take one question at a time because that's only fair. Let's not push spirit too hard, all right? I don't want to. I'm not poking the bear, and I don't want him poking me back. Okay, so let's take one thing at a time. If God Creator doesn't need blood rituals or sacrifices, which we believe we have a loving Creator, why would He ever ask a sacrifice? I do agree with that. What was the purpose of spilling Yeshua's blood? Let's stop there. So let's see what Spirit says about that. All right. Thank you, Spirit. They're already spilling cards. Hold on. Easy. Yes, I agree. There was blood. There was blood spilled. Mercy seat. It's about a mercy seat. Blood had to be on the mercy seat. Okay. All right. That's all I heard. Let's just see what they say. They just said blood had to be spilled for the mercy seat. That's all they said. All right. So, let's go see. What was the purpose of spilling Yeshua's blood? They keep saying mercy seat, mercy seat. It had to be spilled on the mercy seat. Okay. Angels, angels, angels. They keep showing me angels, 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 angels. What is the purpose? What is the purpose? What is the purpose? Jesus. Literally. I just got chills. All right. Nine of Pentacles. Jesus had a plan. Yeshua had a plan. Yeshua had a plan. This was Yeshua's plan. Okay. Nine of Pentacles. That's having a plan. That's a warrior that has a plan. I have a thought process. I'm seeing into the future, and I am manifesting something great. That's the Nine of Pentacles. King of Cups. But now he's a great diplomat, meaning I will, I'm always teasing you about, well, that's Dennis. Well, yeah, that's Dennis. We set boundaries. Don't touch me. I'm in a protective bubble. But he's a great diplomat, and he's really good about negotiating and making peace around people. Making peace. So King of Cups represents making peace and setting boundaries. You can't get in unless you make peace. Got it? Then Death. The Death card represents, it's not really a physical death, it's a spiritual death. But once you get beyond this, look at all these beautiful pictures down here. You have new regrowth down here. So that means bringing great change. If there's a death, if my blood is spilled, a great change can happen. But here's another one. Here's another major arcana, the Tower card. You don't see the destruction that I have to kill one thing in order to bring in great change. I have to. I have to bring in great change. All right, what are we changing? Now, we have 3 more cards, and then that is the 6 of Cups, and that's reconciliation. That means coming together and yay and happy, happy, happy. We're all getting along okay. We are emotionally fulfilled. We have come together once again. Okay, that's what 6 of Cups is. Now, Queen of Pentacles is this beloved mother that has manifested this great thing to happen. She is really focused on it, but she has a motherly aspect. That means she's a mama bear. She wants the best for her babies. This is manifested over time because a mother wanted it. See that third eye glowing there? All right, final card, the 5 of Cups. 5 of Cups represents great loss. People that cannot emotionally attach to what Yeshua did will be totally lost. Now, I know what you're thinking. I know exactly what you're thinking. Well, Jen, you just sound like a preaching Christian. No, I'm not. I know what you're thinking because, well, if you don't agree with it, Jesus gave a sacrifice and a blood sacrifice, then if you don't agree with it, you're totally lost. You lost out. No, that's not what I agree with. I agree with the spirituality of the fact that everybody spiritually has to give up something. There is something to do with the mercy seat. Your Creator will always give you mercy if you're willing to sacrifice some of you for the greater good of humanity. This is humanity. This is sacrifice of yourself. Yeshua, to me, represents what you're supposed to be. Now, in my personal opinion, that reconciles with the fact of what our higher chakra is. If you can give up that higher chakra, and when you allow that energy to come, when you're trying to align your kundalini, the greatest thing that you could ever give to reach enlightenment is sacrifice and forgiveness. Forgiveness, truth, that's what Yeshua did, and that's what he stood for. It had nothing to do with, I'm the Son of God and I died on a cross. It has nothing to do with that. It's the meaning and purpose behind what he did. You are expected to do the same thing. Can you give up your own self? I'm willing to give up whatever I have to give up for humanity, all of humanity, and I will sacrifice. I will manifest to bring great change. You see how these cards work? I know many of you are going to come back and go, yeah, not my thing. Okay, it doesn't have to be your thing. It doesn't have to be your thing. You do not have to agree with this. I just pull cards. Don't ask me, I just work here. What was the point of Yeshua shedding blood? To get people to understand you have to give a part of yourself. Are you willing to do it? Your emotions and your spirit and your soul will be tested. Do you have to die as a martyr? No. But do you sacrifice? I'm going to show you the base card on this, and then I'll let you go on that question. The base card is the Lover's card. Do you have the passion and desire to love, 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 love? How many times do we have to say it? Can you just love? I'm just going to do it because I love you. Hell no, Jen. I can't stand half the people I'm even, related to, let alone deal with on a daily basis. No, thank you. I know. Me either. I thought I was only going to pull one card. That's what Spirit does to me. The Wheel of Fortune. Then think about changing the way you think. Are you willing to sacrifice and give and give and give and give and give? Can you? Can you? What was the point of Yeshua shedding his blood? To prove to people that you could do it. You see what I'm saying? There is the mercy seat. They keep saying mercy seat. I have mercy and grace to everybody that I love, and I give up what I have, what flows through me, my spirituality, I will give up to the mercy seat to show how you can do it. That's the only download that I'm getting, and that's all. I'm just going to end it there. I am giving it up for the mercy seat. My blood goes to the mercy seat. That's the only download. Uh-oh. Did y'all see that happening? You see this stuff happening right now? Maybe you didn't see it. I see it. Jesus and mercy. Yeah. Talking about mercy seat. Good grief. Probably gonna cancel me out. I don't even know if you can see this. I don't even know if it'll work. Jesus and mercy. Jesus and mercy.